Ches Cheshvan, what the Rebbe is saying is that schar mitzvah, which means that the reward for doing a mitzvah is the connection, which the word mitzvah means, the connection that is created between the giver of the mitzvah and the doer of the mitzvah. And that itself is the schar. And he gives a mashal. If you have a very, very big chacham and a very pashut person, they live in two different universes. They don't exist in each other's life, each other's world. No, not for any negative, just the fact. Chacham lives on a higher world and the ish pashut is not there. But when this chacham needs something done that the ish pashut can do, and he asks him to do it for him, all of a sudden the two worlds meet. The ish pashut becomes a reality in the chacham's world, and the big chacham becomes closer and becomes a reality in the ish pashut's world, and that is the tzafsa v'chibur, that's the connection bringing two worlds together that are really very far apart. But the main thing is that he's doing, the ish pashut is doing something for the chacham. And that's why, whether it's a big thing, a difficult thing, a very lofty thing, or a very simple thing, like a drink of water, it doesn't matter, because it's who you're doing it for that creates the connection. So anything that the chacham needs will create a connection. If the chacham doesn't need it, he just wants to keep the ish pashut busy, and he sends him on errands to do, then it doesn't have that effect. On the contrary, it's emphasizing again that the chacham has no need for the ish pashut. So even though he's trying to be nice to him, they're still in separate worlds, and the fact that the ish pashut is doing something that the chacham doesn't need just reinforces the fact that they live in separate universes, and this is not a tzafsa v'chibur, and it is not schar mitzvah, and that's not what the Hayom Yom is saying at all. So on the contrary, the reason schar mitzvah is the mitzvah, the connection, is because the connection is real, not insignificant and flimsy. So the statement that it doesn't matter whether it's a high thing or a low thing, that's true. What matters is that it's his thing, the chacham's thing. If it's the chacham's thing, then it doesn't matter. But if it's not his thing, then there's no connection, then there's just distance. The only reward that the simple person needs is the knowledge that he's doing something for the chacham. Which again, if what he's doing for the chacham is really not important to the chacham, then the whole thing's a joke. So it wouldn't work at all. So the key word here is that he's doing something bishviloi. The chacham is asking the ish pashut to do something for him, not something he doesn't need. And since this is something that the chacham needs, then that is the chacham. And in the nimshal, the Eibishter asks us to do something. What is he going to ask us to do? Something that is him, because so anything he asks us to do is not a thing, it's him. That's why the connection is to him, not to the thing.